Good morning, everybody. Randy Hilarski coming at you from Panama. We're in Portobello today. If you guys don't know the history of Portobello, look it up. I've talked about it in the past. This was the shipping point to Spain for all the gold looted from Central and South America. It's right down there a bit, about 10-minute drive, about 10 minutes from by boat as well. Happy New Year's to everybody. It's New Year's Day. We left the house early, like 7 a.m. to avoid traffic. It's Panamanian tradition to come to the beach. So Annabelle decided we're going to the beach today. Okay, a little bit of insanity, but sure. So I want to talk about the new year and what's coming for all of us, what I think is going to happen, and what I predict the prices of some of my favorite cryptos are going to be by the end of 2023. It rained last night, so the water's a little bit murky. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. All right. So one thing that I know is coming in this Jubilee year is central bank digital currencies. And at first it might just be a settlement layer for bank to bank, country to country, that type of thing. Those are the first CBDCs you're probably going to see. And then CBDCs for the public will come soon thereafter. As I mentioned in my live streams at night, I believe that we're going to have two financial systems. Not really two financial systems, one financial system with two parallel ways of going about it. You're going to have your CBDCs for the pueblo, the people, their coupons to pay their bills, to get their salaries in, those kind of things. And then you're going to have the crypto world, which is going to be like a parallel system that you can move in and out of the coupon system or the regular CBDC system. So I think that's where we're going. I think everything's coming to crypto, whether it's your real estate or your gold and silver. NFTs are going to encompass all that. It's amazing what we're going to see in the future. So people that are sleeping on crypto, be very wary. It's going to be an interesting 2023 and 2024. Now on top of that, we're going to have some serious macro issues going into 2023. I don't know what they're going to be yet, but we may have war. We may have a currency collapse. The one that's standing out right now is Japan. I think Japan's got some serious issues. They are the world's, I think, number 3 economy. So if Japan has quite a collapse, then things can get nasty really quick, and it'll affect everybody. China's already having their issues. I saw some interesting news this weekend that India is going to pass China in population in April, because China's having also a population collapse due to their one-child policy. So that's quite interesting to pay attention to. Now, what do we do in all this? Well, for me, I think over the next couple of years, gold and silver are going to do very well as a hedge against the instability of the world. I also think that the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and let's say BRICS, because I think Argentina has joined as well. I think that those kind of countries that are producers of commodities, gold, silver, copper, oil, foodstuffs, those kind of things, they are going to launch their CBDC, which is going to be a gold-backed CBDC. And I have a feeling that's going to do wonders for the gold and silver markets. So I'm paying attention to that very closely. I will be careful not paying attention to Russia and China and India, and Brazil, South Africa, Argentina. These are some serious heavy hitters, some of the biggest economies of the world, and they have plenty of stuff in the ground, or they're producers. I think the world's moving that way. So you might have two systems around the world. You have asset-backed systems, and you have fiat-backed systems for a while. The U.S. can't get away from its fiat-backed system because the U.S. likes to just throw money around. Well, when this new asset-backed system comes out for the BRICS, you know, there's a law for it. Maybe it's Gresham's law. I can't remember the name of the actual law, but you know, good money goes where it's safe, right? And fiat is the worst kind of money because it just inflates. Whereas a monetary system that prices everything in grams of gold is going to be a much more stable system. So I know where my money is going to go. And 2023, it's starting to go back towards where I came from. That's gold and silver. Whether that's with Lode, L-O-D-E. Lode 1 is their website. You can see their link down below if you want to do that. But they do require KYC because it is a full security. And if you don't want to do that, you can check out Gold Standard DAO. That website's also down below. And you also receive AUX token from Lode. And they're probably going to come up with their own token too, I imagine, someday. And you'll be able to earn gold for staking your stablecoins. So I think that's going to be a great option for you. Now, let's talk about my favorites. Obviously, Pulsechain is probably coming in 2023, early 2023, I think in first quarter, maybe even as late as May. And people are asking me, why do I think it's as late as May? I think because Richard's smart, and he'd like to launch Pulsex with the version 3 of Uniswap, which will become open source in May. So, could be as late as that. Or Richard is doing what I've been saying all along, is that he's going to time the market, time the bottom of the market. But, you know, I've said month after month, I think, oh, version 3 is coming, version 3 is coming, version 3 is coming. Well, it's still not here. But hopefully it happens soon. What do I think the prices of Pulsex and Pulsechain are going to do? I think in the first 90 days, you'll see Pulsechain do a 100x. I think in the first 90 days, you'll see Pulsex maybe do a 20x, maybe a 10x. Not quite sure. I think Pulsex will be slow out the gate, but over the long term, over the next 5 years, or let's say 3 years for a bull market, I think Pulsex will outperform Pulsechain.